Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming back and joining us on the Birth Your Vision podcast live. It's a pleasure to actually see such amazing viewers. Thank you all for coming on today. I am super excited because I have an amazing guest who's going to be joining me in the studio today. So welcome, everybody. As you all know, my name is Hannah Kupoli, and I am the founder of All Women's Network and also the host of this amazing Birth Your Vision podcast live. And the aim of this podcast is to actually help female entrepreneurs and business owners to gain more exposure, more visibility, collaborations, speaking opportunities, and also sales as well. So every week, I interview fantastic experts in business, and they come and they share knowledge, inspiration, advice, as well as support to help you grow your business. And so today, I have an amazing guest with me, the special Jeorgina soares. She's a wonderful mother of 4 boys from the ages of 23 to 11 years old. And she is originally from Angola, and she speaks Portuguese as well as English. She graduated in human resource management. She's a multi-award winning and entrepreneur as well as community leader. And she has many years of experience running successful community interest company as a co-founder of Triangoals. And she is based in LBBD, which is the London Borough of Barking and Dagenham, where she actually runs an amazing, well-known youth club. And now they have a secure 7 teams from under 7 to under 13 Essex League. So now she is the founder of the young adults, which is called JDS, Striving for Excellence. And this is actually a pilot program which she will explore different areas which is of concern to young people. And these areas is actually talking about growing up and, different issues around mental health, as well as business empowerment, and giving them the voice to be able to share their knowledge and give, young people the platform to be able to be themselves. So I am excited to introduce to you the one and only, the beautiful Jeorgina. Welcome to Birth Your Vision podcast live. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for inviting me, Anna. It's really amazing to be here. What an honor. The introduction was beautiful. Thank you so much. Before I start, I want to say, Anna, well done. Well done for creating such a wonderful platform that allows us, like a young woman entrepreneur like ourselves, to come into your show and to talk about it, our business, talk about an opportunity, as well as talking about the things that affect our community. Thank you so much. And you're doing an amazing job to give a platform for young people that are having a vision and to open, in terms of birth, give birth to their vision. So it gives that clarity. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a guest today. And I just want to take a moment just to welcome all our amazing viewers. Thank you all for tuning in today. And just to let you know, I am live broadcasting on different social media platforms. I am on Facebook, as well as broadcasting from my YouTube page, and obviously using the podcasting host, which is Anchor, to podcast all this fantastic guests coming to my show. So welcome, everybody. Join us today. It's all about youth empowerment. It's all about encouraging young people to lead, because they are the future of tomorrow. They are the generation for tomorrow. And so we are celebrating young people today, because I have 3 wonderful young people in my household. And I am super excited that I am speaking to an experienced youth development officer who has actually had so many years of working, within the community sector, as well as now moving on to the next sector, which is becoming an entrepreneur. And now she is running the JDS. Am I right? which is
That's
actually a
correct.
youth
It is.
empowerment platform to help
Yes.
young people, to give them the voice to speak
Yes.
and to share knowledge about how they can actually, create opportunities, and also give them opportunity to talk about mental health and talk about all issues that is affecting young people currently. So let's just get straight into the
Yes.
conversation. I'm super excited. I can see many viewers leaving comments already. So thank you all for coming on and tuning in today. So
Thank you.
now let's
Yes.
talk about youth empowerment. Okay. I know that
Right.
this is your niche, and this is what
Yes.
you're really, really good at. So
Yes.
tell us about what really motivated you, okay, to actually work with young people. Why young people? Why?
Wow. As you mentioned before, I'm a mother with four wonderful children, and they're all
Yeah.
four. They are boys, aged between and 23, 16, and 11 and 13. So being a single mother, sometimes it can be very difficult. You're struggling and worrying about and the safety with your children. So as many people know that back in Dagenham a couple of years ago, the level of crime has risen tremendously, and it was extremely worried for me as a mother, constantly thinking about the safety of my children. So all those knowledge came about triangles. I can't speak about youth and empowerment without talking about triangles, who gets the
Absolutely.
knowledge and experience for me to now trying to do another project, which is JBS.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned before, I'm a co-founder of a community interest company, Triangles, based
Mm-hmm.
in back in Vietnam for over 7 years. So we've been working with a lot of young people in our project. We have different activities that engage young people for age 3 to 19. So we have a 7 teams under Essex League. So I have seen a lot. I have seen a lot of young people growing for a young
Mm-hmm.
age to a mature age. And then what came to my mind is that it is a lot of results when it comes to young people in our community. So, and then I'm thinking, hold on a minute, all this is an opportunity for young people. They need to be collectively showcased to them. Most of those young
Mm.
people, they don't even know there's much an opportunity for them to access to. So, what can I do as a mother myself to be
Right.
able to come up with a platform that allows them to express their view? So I constantly having a conversation with my boys. We talk about anything, especially sports. We talk
Good.
about a lot of sports in my house. My kids are
Fantastic.
about half an hour and childcare in my house. So and then I ask my children, when it comes to young people, what comes to your mind? My
Mm.
son gets the answer, say worrying. I say, why worrying? Because I don't feel safe. Why is that?
Yeah.
Every time I come from school, people look at me. I've been robbed twice. My child been robbed twice outside back in
Wow. That
the
is
Dagenham
tragic.
station. So it was extremely horrified for him coming home, crying about it because he has
Yeah.
been robbed. But
Mm.
as a mother myself, I'm not even feeling sorry for my son. I also feeling sorry for the other young people. I said, hold on a minute. What led those young people to do the situation they are doing? Is it because we are not providing enough activities for them? Is it
Yeah.
because as a youth coordinator, as youth leader, we are not engaged them to a lot of projects? What is missing? And I realized it is a platform
Yeah.
for them to talk about the issues that affect their life, talk about
Mm.
mental health, health, and talk about the things that are really worry them, which is some of the major issues of security. That's where really youth empowerment is very close to my heart, because I have seen some of the young people that I grew up with, my 23 years old son, now they are in
Yeah.
prison, and it
Wow.
breaks my heart to know it. Why is that? Is it because we are
Absolutely.
failures as a community? Is it because
Mm-hmm.
collectively we're not doing enough? What is it? So, but in order for me to get the answer, I have to create that health platform that allows young people to talk about the issues. And then
Yeah.
collectively, we're trying to find the answer for those issues. That will really drive me to do what I'm doing and the passion that I have for youth empowerment. Yes,
Wow. That sounds incredible.
yeah,
Fantastic. I could actually see your passion because, having children changes the game
mm,
totally. Having
yeah,
children allows you to love unconditionally, allows you to really understand some of the issues that they face. Because
yeah,
imagine your son having gone through being
mm,
robbed. That must have been a
Yeah,
very devastating, scenario for him, being a young
yeah,
person and just minding his business, and that happened.
yeah,
And that really
yeah.
breaks my heart as a mother as well to
Mm,
even hear that story.
yes,
I mean, what was your
yes.
first instinct when that happened? When he came home and he told you, what did you
Oh
do?
wow. I was the strange thing about this whole situation happened twice, not just once, twice to him.
Wow.
The first time he was coming up of the bus, and the
Mm,
way the whole situation has happened to him is like the young people in question, they pretend that like they knew him, so
yeah,
therefore nobody was thinking about if something is happening. So they just
yeah.
told them, "What phone do you have?" Oh, I have got iPhone. We just bought a new phone for Christmas. I've
Wow.
got one phone. Give me your phone. Give me your jacket. Give me your hat, and walk away. If you scream or if you say anything, I know what school you're
Hmm.
going to, and I'm going after you. So at that time,
Wow.
I was at the Rivergate Center. We are doing activities. So my
Mm,
son took another bus, went all the way down to Rivergate Center to meet me, and the boy was crying. I said, "What happened?" I said, "I just got robbed." I said, "My goodness, how did this happen? Where are you? Is it nobody was with you? Why did you not call the police? Why is that?"
yeah,
I was really worried. But my
absolutely.
first instinct was the mother. "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just." The boy was in shock. He didn't know what to do, what to say.
Yeah.
So the second time it's happening again outside Barking Station. So when it happened, I was just said, I really don't know what's going on here. Something has to be done. If it means that I have to go and pick you up from school, bring you back
Mm,
home, you're 6 years
yeah.
old, I will do it myself. Or once you finish school, just meet me at the Rivergate Center. We come home together because Rivergate Center, that's where I run most of our activities
Mm,
for the triangoals.
yeah.
So the first time I was walking in the Barker station, this politely young man came and greeted me. "Hello, auntie." I said, "Hello, how are you?" And I knew the boy. My
Mm.
son, it was like he was in shock. He said, "Mom, that boy that said hello to you is one of the boys that robbed me." I said,
Oh
"What?"
my days.
He said, "Yes, it was a six people and he was standing there." Oh, and the strange thing, I know the boy very well. I know the
Oh.
mother. And I broke in tears because I didn't even know what to do. I can't really
Mm,
go into boy about the things. I don't know. I was really in shock with the whole situation. But the following week, I saw the boy. I just greeted the boy. I was asking, "How you doing? How is school? How's everything going? Are you not in college? What's going on here? Why are you here in Macedonia?" "Oh, Aunt, I'm just chilling out." "Hold on, are you doing any training? Are you doing any calls? Why are you here this time? I'm not supposed to be in college." "Oh no, no, auntie, I'm not at college today. I'm going tomorrow." I said, "Okay." And I gave my number. I said, "Listen, we know
yeah.
I do a lot of young activities for young people. In case if you are looking for work experience, you want to do something,
Mm,
please come and see me." It's "Okay, auntie." And that was it. And I haven't seen the boy since then. I think he knew that I knew he was part of one of the boys that robbed my son. And seeing
mm,
this particular situation as a mother, like I mentioned before, it's still
yeah.
really hard because most of these kids they are robbing outside Barking Station. They are familiar
Mm,
faces. They are young people that grew up in this community. They are young
mm,
people that went to the same school with my children. They are young people. They be in the same sports activities. But and there
yeah.
I question myself, where we went wrong? What's going on?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
that's why I can see I
Yes.
have a passion about that.
Wow, this
Yeah,
is this is really an eye opener for many people who are watching
yeah,
tonight. This is really something that is very, very frightening, and it's just very, very tough for parents and also for young people as well, because not all of them want to
yeah,
engage in such activities. And one thing I love about what you're doing within Triangle, being the
mm,
co-founder, is that you've
mm,
actually, you and your partner Fatima, and she's actually just
yeah.
jumped on now. I'll probably allow her to come into the conversation. So what you're
Yeah,
both doing is just incredible, and I think we need to shine a spotlight into the work that Triangles are doing, because what you're doing
yeah,
is transforming the lives of young people, boys and girls, and you are providing
definitely.
activities, you are providing retreats, you are providing workshops, and you are doing so
Mm,
many programs to engage these young people so that they will not
yeah,
live a life of crime, so that they have
definitely.
something positive after school, during school
Yeah,
holidays, during the half term. and you've taken over
Yeah.
the whole of Riverside, which is just incredible. And I just want to say well done to
Yeah.
both of you. This is
Thank you.
fantastic work. I am so proud of you. And, we are
Thank
all in it together, helping, different people across the borough. So well done and
you.
congratulations to
Definitely.
both of you. And I just wish you both
Thank
the
you.
very best. Let's talk about JDS.
Yes.
JDS, what inspired you to actually start JDS before I invite Fatima to come
Wow.
in the conversation? Um,
Wow. JDS is another project close to my heart. Like I've mentioned before, anything to do with young people, it brings smile into my face. Anything related to young people, just it makes me wake up in the morning and come and be so creative. So
yeah,
actually, JDS came a result of triangoals. So after doing a lot of activities for triangoals during the summer holidays, we felt that there was enough opportunity for after that. So and then
yeah,
I realized that what we need is to create like a platform that allows young people to come in and talk about it. And
mm,
during the lockdown, like I always said to my friends, the lockdown, even though I had a very bad experience because I've lost my brother, but at the same time, it gave me opportunity to be creative and to come up with JDS. So I realized when it comes to the issue that affects young people, they should be the one in the driving seat. They should
yeah,
be the one involved in decision making. They should be
mm,
the one questioners, they should be the one among those meetings. I've been to countless meetings that are related to activities that engage young people and that are looking at my left and my right. I say, hold on a minute. Young people, they're supposed to be in this meeting. They're
mm,
supposed to be at the vote. They're supposed to be involved and to shaping the issue that affected their future. And
yeah,
then I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said, "Okay, Georgina, it would be nice for you to come up with a project that are like a talk show for young people." I said, "Okay, that's interesting. Let us talk a little bit more." He said, "You know
yeah,
what? Young people need a platform where they can come in and they talk about the issue that affects their life, as well as about opportunities, career, and business." So,
yeah,
and when it comes to young people, they tend to listen to another young people. So we needed to create like a young role model. They've been through a lot in the society, but I still managed to make something positive. So those young role models, they will be inspired upcoming young people. So that's
mm,
where JDS came all about. I decided to create like a pilot project that explore all the area that affect young people. We are talking about issues, we're talking about opportunities, we are talking about careers, we are talking about business,
mm,
collectively, like myself and yourself, we can all collectively come together and trying to find a solution that minimize some of the issues that affect them. And that's where JDS born. Yeah, a result of the lockdown as
fantastic.
well.
I know,
Yes.
definitely. I'm going to come to the lockdown question as well. I think that's really amazing. I
Yeah.
mean, how many young people have you been able to speak to about some of the issues that they are actually facing currently now?
Yeah. So during the lockdown period, I had like a questionnaire. So I'm still doing my pilot project related to JDS. So I conducted a questionnaire about 20 young people. So just I came up with about simple 5 questions. And one of the things that I was asking, what comes to your mind when you hear the words young people? So that was incredible response for them. So they're talking about what comes to my mind issue, what comes to my mind lack of opportunities, what comes to my
Hmm.
mind is not enough support for us. So, and that's what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just gathering all these questions that relate to young people to see how can I bestly serve this project that address some of the issues. So I'm still doing my pilot project on that. So as well interview young people about the general issues. But I don't want to always focus about issues. I also want to focus
Yeah,
about
something
opportunities.
positive
I
as
want
well.
to exactly something positive. So I want to make sure that you, as young people, you have a life ahead of you. It's so much you can explore if you put your mind to it. So I want to make sure that I'm also focused on the positive side of the issue that affects young people. Yes,
Absolutely. I think that's really important. And I think we really need to
yes,
highlight all the amazing achievements of young people because there is so many young people who are achieving phenomenal great things in their education, in
yes,
sports, in music, in drama. You name it, they are doing
exactly,
so fantastically well. So I think it's important that we celebrate them and really honor their
definitely,
achievements so that they could see that they have a powerful network behind them, that's giving them that push, that encouragement, and that support for them to keep going, because they are the future generation.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. And those role
definitely,
models, for me, yeah, they can be an impact to upcoming generation. They can look at, we have our lovely princess brides. So those young girls that
yes.
have a passion in politics, they can look at it and say, wow, if she was able to achieve much more, why can I do? And that's what I want to do. Like highlight those positive role models to the upcoming generation to see that despite the difficulties that we're facing, there is still room for improvement and that we can still achieve our full potentials. Yeah. And that's what JDS is all
Exactly.
about, to create that opportunity. Yeah.
Absolutely, and I totally, definitely do agree with that. Being
Yeah.
a youth development officer, working with young people, I know that you must have experienced some form of challenges in the past, or maybe some kind of, difficulties, and talking to someone that is, coming from a very different background, with maybe they have
Yeah.
complex issues. I mean, how have you been able to deal with that?
Yeah, for me, I mean, I have to say I'm a little bit privileged because of Triangles. Triangles has enabled me to build relationship with most of the moms that are living in our community. Because
Yeah,
before I can get to the young people, I have to go through the moms or for the parents. So,
that's right.
we have managed to build that reputation with Triangles, but I provide a lot of things that engage young people. So through Triangles, that will give me the platform to get to the young people. So those are young people that have been attending Triangles activities for over 7 years. So now they are teenagers. So now they trust triangles, they trust the member of triangles. They know that what we are trying to do is to provide the best interest for them. So and that's what allows me to talk to the young people about JDS and then ask them, what do you want JDS to do for you guys? What are the best steps we can provide that enables you guys to come together? Because as I mentioned before, young people tend to listen to another young people, and
Yeah.
sometimes you also have to be a little bit creative to engage them because they can lose an interest in very easily. We just have to be creative and organizing an event that attract them to come to your program or attract them to come to your vision, and then that's when the whole platform is be open for them. Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
and one of the major challenge that I have to say as well is lack of support in terms of resources when it comes to young people, because sometimes you want to do a project that engage them to the community, but and then you have the idea in mind, but sometimes financial issue they might affect to make that project to reality, and then it's quite a few challenges that we have been facing, but luckily we are able to overcome those challenges. Yeah.
Absolutely, indeed. I mean, I want to invite Fatima to actually join the conversation, because you're both
Great.
founder of this amazing organization, Triangles. I'm going to invite her just to come and share some of the amazing collaboration. And I'm
Okay.
always going on about collaboration and partnership, because I
Yes.
totally believe that it's so key to be able to
Yes.
work with
Yes.
someone that, has the same vision as you. It makes
Definitely.
things work in alignment. And so I'm going to invite
Definitely.
Fatima to join this conversation. Here she
Beautiful.
comes now. Okay, had to screen. Hey, how are you, Queen? How are you doing?
I'm enjoying the trip. I'm enjoying this lovely place. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you. Well done, well done. Yes, I'm so excited.
I'm so
JDS is
excited to
always
have you.
so away. Exactly. We're so happy, Anna. How are you?
I'm so good. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the amazing Fatima, who is also the founder of Triangles. This is a powerful network for young people in the Riverside area. And what they do is to actually, give young people the opportunities to really, really, really stand out. And, they provide amazing program for young people, especially during this season of COVID-19, as well as even after and beyond. They have so many activities from, half term to Christmas. There's always a celebration going on. So it's about getting young people engaged and taking them away from anything that is not positive. And these women deserve a round of applause. And today, I'm not just interviewing them to be on the podcast, but I'm also recognizing the amazing work that these amazing ladies do. And this is what this platform is all about, really, shining the spotlight on women entrepreneurs, women who are leaders, women who are amazing, who are doing phenomenal work. And it's time for us to start shining the light and letting people see the powerful work we do. And so congratulations to both of you again. So Fatima, tell me more about
Thank you.
the kind of work that you do and what really motivates you as well, because you both do it together so effortlessly. So what motivates Fatima, really? I want to know.
Oh, wow. Anything, wow. What motivates Fatima is a lot. Is a lot, a lot, a lot. As my partner is there, co-founder of Triangles. We are both co-founders of Triangles. We deal with a lot of children, parents, and community. Anything about family, something that motivates the family, the children, the youth, anything that can uplift their,
Fantastic.
you know, lifestyle, that, engaging young ones into, healthy activities and getting into it. We're excited that JDS, because Triangle starts from 3 years and above, but then we've got JDS there that is gonna dip even more deeper into the youth,
Wow.
engagement, skills, name it, all that.
Mm,
So it's kind of like working really, really well. So we are all looking forward to that. And even the youth out there are
yeah,
looking forward just to get into that, into the project, to know what is happening, what's there for them, whether
absolutely.
it's time, whether employment, whether, mental health, whether not, there's a lot of things happening. And then looking into positivity, you know,
Mm,
the way this will do with the young, with the youth, is not the way child is going to be. Because if child is dealing with a 3-year-old, then this is not going to be in a 3-year-old. So basically, looking at that age where we really, really need to get into deep into the youth, because
absolutely.
majority of them are offline. Some of them are there. Some of them are struggling. Some of them want to get into employment. Some of them
Yeah.
want to open their own
Mm,
businesses.
mm,
So they do struggle. There's a lot. So who is there to direct them to the right channels?
Mm,
You understand?
mm,
So that's the
absolutely.
very good thing we're
mm.
looking forward to JDS. It's
Mm,
got a lot of things to offer to the community, and I think it's
yeah,
gonna be fantastic.
I
Yeah.
love
So,
it.
and I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love
absolutely. Because what you're doing is you're starting from that foundation level where you have amazing physical activities, sports,
it.
and all these wonderful recreation activities for young people. And
Mm,
now
Yeah.
JDS is another platform which is about young people
Yeah.
striving for excellence. And so
yeah,
you're
Yeah.
focusing on business aspirations. You're focusing on all those fantastic soft skills and business skills,
Mm.
entrepreneurship, which is really amazing. And actually, you're interviewing them so that they could actually be the voice
yeah,
and they could
That
tell you what they need,
definitely.
which
exactly
is
Mm-hmm.
the
really,
way.
really amazing. And I love the direction you guys are going into, which is great. So well done for doing that. I want to touch on collaboration. And I know
Yeah.
that, collaboration, it's amazing and it's key when it comes to
Mm,
business or even community projects. I mean, you
Yeah.
both have been working
yeah,
together for more than 3 years, I
yeah,
assume. Correct me if I'm
yeah.
wrong. How has it been collaborating together?
7 years, 8 years
you
now.
know yeah,
It,
so there are times whereby you have the highs and the lows and there are times where you have the wins, but then there are times where there is that sort of struggle and you're not even sure where you're both heading to. Tell us a little bit about that. I'll go first to Jeorgina to start first, and Fatima, I'll just get you to just mute yourself if possible so that we don't have any interference. So I'll get you to go first, Jeorgina. Thank you, Fatima.
Okay. Oh wow. Yes, as we mentioned before, we've been working for the past 8 years now, but I've known Fatuma for over 11, 12 years.
Mm,
So it is sometimes it can be very challenged because obviously, as we know, work collectively, we both want same thing, but at some time we have different approach, and that's the beauty about myself and her.
yeah.
So we work together, and sometimes it's all about that. Putting our head together and know exactly why we are doing that, what is really motivating us to do that. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what really led us sometimes to continue to drive forward. And then it comes a point that says, you know what, this is too much for us.
Yeah.
We have our own responsibilities as a mother, Fatuma as a wife, and then we are taking the whole community in our own shoulders. This is
Yeah.
too much. It comes a point just to give up. You want to, you know what? I'm
Exactly.
not doing it because there is not enough support. Your passion is too much, but again, you don't have the support that you need to allow your passion to flourish. So why
Mm-hmm.
are we doing that in the first place? So it comes that point in the business that I just felt that you wanna really give up. But again, when you're looking at the young people, you say, wow, we can't do that because we are
Mm.
creating like a safe environment for them to come in. They are looking after us. We get a message from the school sometimes to asking us, when are your summer programs going to start? When it comes
That's
towards the end of the
amazing.
holidays, people
Yeah.
asking us, what is coming up, and goes, as you guys doing the Christmas feast. So we have creating like a community activities that are people they always look up to, especially our Christmas feast, where we're giving the toys to every single children. We provide a three-course meal. So it's becoming our triangles antennas. Everybody knows that at the end of the year, they are looking for. But again, there is a challenge behind that. Many people they don't know about it. You might be
Mm.
counting many times, Anna, that you want to do something, but it doesn't really work the way you want it to do. And when
Yeah.
it comes to funding, we all know that as a charity, you rely on the goodwill of people, you rely on fundings, and sometimes the fund is not available for you to do it. And then you have to find other ways how not to let down the communities. So it is a
Mm.
challenge, but communities is one of the main source of encouragement that allow us to continue to do what we do. Yeah,
Absolutely. I mean, I just love the way you've just kind of broken that down that, despite
yeah,
all the challenges, because of your love and
mm,
your passion for young children, you always find a way to see what you can do with what
definitely,
you have. And I know that sometimes it's very difficult to
definitely.
even get support, local support, even
Yeah,
some funding to really help you to even grow to a bigger scale.
yeah,
This amazing work that you're doing. But I
yeah,
just hope that things will get a lot more better.
yeah,
And I know that it must have been
definitely.
quite tough during the COVID season because I saw some of your programs
Yeah,
online when
yeah,
you all did it online, virtual. I saw the
yeah,
football when you were teaching the young people
yeah,
football. You had experts
yeah,
who were training them, and everything was done online, which was really
yeah,
amazing. So, Fatima, touch on
yeah.
that. Let me know how that was.
Mm,
Um, how did you explain? Yeah, it can be a bit quite challenging because however much we are into triangles, like
Yeah,
24/7, we've got other jobs behind triangles. We've got
we're gonna get to that as well.
Yes, we go to work. We try and come up with different ideas just outside the triangle. So to combine everything, but the good thing that we've learned how to work together. We all have
Mm,
different expertise. You
yeah.
know, Gina has things she's really good in it. I have things I'm
Hmm.
really good at. So
Yeah.
when I know that no, this I'll not be able, or I'll try and it might not come up. But Georgina is very good. So we kind of have a good communication skill
You
around
balance each other nicely.
yes, so that we
Yeah.
can try and move about things and get into things and get it done. But sometimes you can feel a little bit, down exactly like she said, the support is not there, and then
Mm,
you hard, you try to get it there. But at the end of the day, because we've got the passion, we've got the drive, we at the end of the day we get there and we try to do whatever we can do, just you
yeah,
know,
mm,
to make sure that the community gets what they deserve.
yes,
You know.
absolutely. Um,
So
I wanted
yeah,
to ask about
mm,
how can we reach more people, especially, more young people, because there is so much going on and there's quite a lot of young people who are uncertain about their
mm,
future and, the next step, the next
yeah,
stage in terms of maybe choosing a career, maybe choosing a job, or maybe even
mm,
starting a business. And maybe some of them don't even
mm,
want to go to uni because we have different young people that they
mm,
have different mindsets. So, how could you reach more
mm,
young people and help them to actually, come into the
mm,
JDS,
mm,
forum where you can actually start to help them? to get them to where they need to get to. Over to you, Jeorgina.
Okay. Before I answer that question, let me go back to the question that you answered and related to COVID-19, how we
Yes.
triangles did our activities.
Yeah.
During the COVID-19, obviously, everybody have to kind of transfer all our activity to. We had an opportunity to have such a wonderful team that are behind the triangles. The credit is not only goes to myself and Fatuma, it goes to a big team of volunteers that has been created in different areas for the past 7 years, giving their time, giving their skills to triangles, And during the COVID-19, we transferred all our activity to social media. So we utilized the social media platform to continue to
Yeah.
engage our young people because we knew they would be at home, not much to do. So that's when the coach decided, to go to the park and do some recording and then transfer some of the activities online. Yeah. So now, going back to your question related to JDS, how can you reach more young people? We know that young people they have very diverse minds, and they're full of a creative mind as well. So, and what
Yes.
we're trying to do with my pilot project is identify the needs of the young people by having a consultation,
Yeah.
and I'm taking the privilege of utilize all the social media platform. I transferring my activities, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I show my interest and let them know JDS is here. We are providing a platform for you to showcase your ideas, your business
Good.
opportunities, and then through our consultation, that is going to give us the opportunity to identify how can we best serve the young people that I have you said before. Not every young people they want to go back to university. Some of them they want to start their own business. So through the consultation stage, that's when we're gonna be able to measure the impact and how can we serve them. And there is another project that is linked to JDS called it's the first time I haven't really mentioned, but let me take this opportunity to mention anyway. Called
Yeah.
the JDS Baby Shower Business Baby People. Yeah, it's called the JDS Business Baby Shower for Young People. It's a
Good.
collective of wonderful people that are well established in terms of business. They decide to come together and they give that initial startup point for the young people. So in terms of business, actually it's called a startup business shower for the young people. Sorry, let me correct the name. Startup business shower for the young people. So if you any young
Okay.
people, any young people they have it in terms of business, in terms of skills, in terms of product, what we can do. We assess their business idea. If it is mature stage, we need more development. That's when we direct to the right expertise and help them to take those business to the next level. That's when I will talk to you also, Anna, because I think you'll be a massive aspect to this project because with your expertise as well, we need you to come aboard with this business shower. I will give you more information when you have time, so we can discuss more
Fantastic.
on that. Yes.
Yeah.
So, and any young people wants to go into employment, we
Yeah.
have a group of employment people that can direct and assess what type of job they need. In terms of career, we have a wonderful organization that is helping to support in terms of career. So we have people in different areas, so that I will be working on those that are with young people. Yeah.
That sounds incredible. And I think that is one of the
Yes.
way forward,
Yes.
creating space for young people. And I love the name, business showers for young
Startup,
entrepreneurs.
startup business shop for young people.
For young people. So we look forward to actually
Yes.
launching that with you
Yes.
guys, which is going to be
Yes.
such an amazing, amazing event. I just wanted to know
Yes.
about, what is your greatest strength, as a youth development officer? What is your greatest strength, do you think? What do you bring to the table?
Oh wow. I think my love, the love that I have, I think with the love you can conquer anything, love, passion, it gives you the drive to do anything. My biggest strength is my heart and
Yeah.
my love that I have for young people. When I hear about young people, my heart melts. Anything to
Yeah.
relate to young people, I just feel so motivated. I feel so inspired. Young people makes me even upskill myself as well. Learn more skills related to young people. I'm doing it like a young people mentoring coaching. All this
Yeah.
because of young people, because I want to get to know young people. I want to get into young people's mind and understand, what is it about young people that makes them sometimes make the wrong choices as well as the good choices. I want to be well prepared. So I would say passion, love. That's my biggest strength.
Fantastic. Awesome. Brilliant. How can people actually get involved? So you're doing the community work, which is with triangles, and now you're
Yes.
doing the JDS, which is striving for excellence, giving young people the platform to actually start something great, whether they're going into a career or starting a business. So tell us about Triangle. How can people get involved? Any young person who's watching right now from home, and they actually love the sound of everything that you've said today about what Triangle offers. How can they reach you?
Triangles, we are quite a visible platform, so you can get in touch to our social media, Facebook, we are Instagram, Twitter. Triangles are low potential. We have our contact numbers, we have some our email. They can contact so via emails or social media platform. We are so easy to be reached out in any way. So through our social media, anybody can get in touch with Triangles. With the JDS, it's still a pilot project, using the starting point yet. But if any young people they want to get involved, they want to get to know a little bit more in terms of the service we provide, they can reach out to my email, which is Jeorgina soares
Okay,
10 at gmail.com. So, and then
fantastic.
any question they have, they can get in touch
Yeah.
with me via email.
Brilliant. If you can actually type those things in for us in the comment section, that would be awesome. And I can
Yeah,
also check that. If not, I'll be able
definitely.
to do it for you. And I wanted to talk a little bit about
Yeah.
Joint Nannies. This is another project that I know that you are definitely part of. Joint Nannies. Honestly, you are a woman of innovation.
Oh,
I
and
love the fact that you always get yourself involved and always doing something to keep you engaged and to keep you busy. You are a very busy woman, and so is Fatima as well. So tell us a little bit about Joint Nannies. What is that?
right, join. Oh, what can I say? Join nannies. As I mentioned, I'm a graduated human resource management. As well, I've got a lot of I've done a lot of courses. One of the courses that I've done is a childcare. I've done leadership and management of childcare because I had a dream before to have my own nursery, but and then I didn't really went to that dream. But with the joint nannies, what we decided to do collectively with the Ofsted registered child minder, we came together and we decided to form joint nannies. The three friends that are all Ofsted registered, so we decided to put all our expertise under one umbrella and provide like an after school activities club for young people as well. So
Wow.
it's basically drop up, pick up from school. We're gonna have a mini bus that we collect the children from their home and drop them to school and bring them back as well as take to any activities that moms they want to. If it is piano lessons, if it's a swim lesson. So we have people that will be dropping them to those activities, and they're all Ofsted registered, they're all childcare
Registered.
registered, they all have the policies, DBS check, they're all fully qualified to exercise the activities, the project as a joint nanny. So it's basically a three wonderful moms, they decide to come together. They say,
Wow.
wow, what can we from a joint nannies? Let's work together as a team and do after school breakfast club. Yes.
Fantastic. I
So
love the
yes,
fact that I love the name joint nannies.
yeah.
You all come from
Actually,
different walks of life.
I have to give credit to Molly. Molly's from Helping Hand. She's the one that I came up with the name, Joy Nanny. Yeah.
Wow.
She said,
Okay,
okay,
so
three nanny,
big up to
put a Joy
Molly of
Nanny. Yeah.
Help Hands. Molly is also
Yeah.
the
So,
founder of Help Hands, and Molly's doing really
yes.
well in her business. Another amazing woman as
Yes.
well, whom I've had the pleasure to interview and also to be part of a lunch book as well. So joint
Yes.
nannies, it's really amazing. It's
Yes.
a great initiative. Three wonderful women coming together and looking for the need. When you want to do something, you've got to find, is there a need? Is there a problem? Can I be the
Yes.
solution? And what you've all done is to find a solution to the problem. So you are serving children
Yes.
in the morning and in the afternoon, and that means that you are doing this, you're helping mothers and fathers with school run, those who have to leave early to go to work, and you're also helping them also to pick those children up as well and give them, the wonderful activities, and also to give them lunch or, good supper there. So
Yes,
that's really, really
yes,
awesome as well. So well done,
yes.
with all the great work that you are doing. I'm super,
Thank you.
super excited for the future, and I know that the future is really bright. And I just wanted to ask you, do you have any
Yes,
messages for young people right now? For those young people who are actually watching, or those who will actually get to see, this amazing podcast live today, what message would you, give to any young people
yes.
watching right now? A
I
message of
just want
hope
to
and encouragement.
definitely, I just want to say to any young people and any mothers or fathers that are listening to us that have young people to always to let them know young people they are the future. There is a greater within them. So and those greatness sometimes needs to come to shine. And what we needed to do to unleash those potential that I have with the young people and make them believe that there's no one who can say no to you. As long as you have the motivation, as long as you want to achieve more, we are here to support you and go out there and unleash your full potential. So because young people they're born to drive and they are the
Mm,
drive force. They are the generation now, not tomorrow. They are the generation now and tomorrow. They are the young people. Yes.
absolutely. I definitely agree with what you've just said. What about you, Fatima? Any message of hope to young people?
Yes, she's gone.
Um,
And
okay,
the
there we
sky's
go.
the limit. Yes, I was saying that yeah, the message for the young people is to stay motivated, focused, get equipped with skills, get motivated, stay strong, stay out of crime,
Mm,
get yourself into useful um knowledge or useful activities, and just, yeah,
absolutely.
the sky is the limit, you know. Sky
Indeed.
is the limit, you're right. Like they said, there's a light in the corridor for everybody.
Absolutely.
Just put your hand up and then you receive. That's all it is.
Indeed. I totally agree with both of you. And I just want to kind of buttress what you've just said about young people. And, my message is about, young people. It's to actually support them with engaging with social interactions and, helping one another, and also maintaining close relationships with their friends and their family as well. And also to be kind to themselves and support one
Mm,
another, and for them to stay focused, on the end
yeah.
goal, on what they want to do and achieve in life as well. And to also speak up when necessary so that they'll be able to get support and any form of intervention to deal with anything that they are going through or experiencing. And it's really amazing speaking about young people. I get very
Mm,
passionate about young people as well, because I
mm,
also have a network of young people that I work with, and also being a mother of
mm,
three amazing children.
mm.
So it's just been a phenomenal, interview today, getting to know both of you and also inviting you to the podcast live. And I could also see some people who have actually joined. You definitely brought a team with you. I could see Carlos and I could see Enris Santos. So I think those are some of the
Every
amazing
time,
people that are supporting and cheering you
yeah,
on. So well done, ladies. And I just want to say, keep going.
all the way from Angola.
Keep, wow, that's amazing. This is an international podcast. We have such amazing global network of people who are always joining in. So it's amazing to have an amazing group of people joining from Angola to support Jeorgina as well as Fatima tonight in this live podcast. That shows, partnerships and collaboration as well. And I just wanted to say, what, ladies, I want to encourage you
Yeah.
to give you words of hope and words of wisdom, to stay focused and to continue striving for the best and for excellence. Keep going, no matter what the
Mm,
circumstances is, no matter what the issue is, no matter what the dilemma is. Remember to keep your eyes focused on exactly your aim, your goals, and what you want to achieve. And I want to say well done for all the wonderful awards that you've achieved. And I'm praying that you will get
thank
even
you.
more award and more recognition for the amazing work that you're doing. And so, to all our amazing viewers, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in tonight. It's been an amazing pleasure having you. So much amazing comments. Somebody said, powerful partnership. Indeed, it is, Fatima and the amazing Jeorgina. Great partnership. You know, the ladies who are rocking the Riverside area, helping young people to strive for excellence. Somebody said, great work, ladies. Well done. So, you know, you've had quite a lot of positive comments from all our amazing viewers tonight. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming on. And I hope you've actually enjoyed it. Oh, somebody's popping out their
Yours.
face. Let me just give them little spotlights very, very quickly. Hello,
Okay.
how are you?
Oh, my niece.
Oh,
My
bless her.
niece. Oh, my
Awesome. That's
niece.
really amazing.
Baby.
This is almost
Oh,
like this is like a reunion, isn't it?
that's my, wow, amazing. That's my niece
Oh,
from all the way down from
fantastic.
Portugal. My older
Wow.
sister's daughter. She's my older sister's daughter.
Wow.
Oh,
Awesome. You know what? You are well
that's
loved and appreciated.
amazing.
And you have the great support there for you, you know, family members in London and also outside of London, supporting the work that you're doing, actually joining on tonight, which is a really nice, rare
Thank you.
surprise. So, ladies, I'm going to love and leave you. And also to all our amazing viewers,
Oh,
thank you so much for your support. Keep supporting Birth Your Vision podcast live. I want you to
thank
do me a
you.
big, massive favor. I want you to share and let the world know about this
Yes,
podcast. And it's really all about,
definitely.
making noise and telling people about, the amazing work that women are doing, female entrepreneurs who are business owners, small business owners, and giving them the platform to be more visible, for them to gain more confidence, to share their business, to also share the great work that they're doing to help people in the community, and also giving them the platform to speak and to
Mm,
promote their services and their product. So share and let the world know about Birth Your Vision
definitely.
podcast live. And
Thank
so
you.
I want to say thank you so much to all our viewers. Thanks for watching
Thank
us on
you.
different platform. Have a great evening. Stay blessed. Until next week. See you again.
Thank
Take care.
you. See you
Thank you,
again. Take
viewers.
care. Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye
Bye.
bye. You still alive?
Hold on.